welcome or welcome back to my channel Infinite Sky. My name is Danguole and today I will do your pick a card reading, which is about your future spouse. What is going to be the relationship with your future spouse? What is the relationship dynamics with your future spouse? So we have 3 piles to choose from. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. For pile 1, we have silicon. For pile 2, we have aragonite. And for pile 3, we have white calcite. So you can pause the video right now, or you can wait till my meditation. Timestamps will be in the pinned comment section below or in a description box. If you would like to book a personal reading, I'm open for that. All information is also in a description box below. Hello, pile number 1. You have chosen this silicone stone. This is going to be your reading about the relationship with your future spouse. What is going to be relationship dynamics with your future spouse? How you're going to interact with each other, help each other, or facing, like how you would react when facing some challenges. Okay, so this is your future spouse's energy, this is your energy, and this card represents the relationship, the connection. So your future spouse got this card. This is in Lithuanian language, so I'm going to translate it. It says, moment. I appreciate the beauty of this moment. I am here and now. So that is very interesting. I think that your future spouse will learn from you how to appreciate the moments, how to appreciate, even though this card was on their side, but I think that they will be grateful for learning from you how to be here and now, how to appreciate the moments, how to not be focused too much on future goals or what you will achieve later in life, but how to appreciate the things that you already have. So even though your future spouse's energy feels like they are really like quite present, I'm not feeling that they are not like absolutely not present. Like for example, you know, people when they go to romantic dates and they sit on their phones all the time. So your future spouse is not like that. Their energy feels like they are very much present, but for some reason, maybe they are focused too much on their goals or on their work, on their career. Could be a money also, could be other things. Maybe some problems or some overthinking patterns. But they will learn how to accept what is here and now and not like always striving for more, always like changing their lives for the better. Okay, I'm feeling that your future spouse is perfectionist, not like real perfectionist, but the person who always wants to achieve more and more. and who always sees potential in other people and in themselves. And this is also a good quality because they are always like very, very optimistic about the future, about how their life will unfold, but they also like they are hyper focused on the future, and they have to learn how to appreciate here and now. So you're going to teach them this lesson. And on the other side, on your side, we have it says power, and I am in control of my life. I am creating my life. It is in Lithuanian language again. So I think that you're going to learn from your future spouse how to be in control, how to feel in control, how to be powerful, because your future spouse is already learned this lesson, how to feel powerful, how to achieve their goals, like, and they will teach you how to be more confident, how to change your life for the better, how to make changes, because I think that for some reason you underestimate yourself and your impact. I'm hearing impact on the world, like you underestimate your value to the world, what you can give to the world, and how much you can change your own world, your own life, and also how you can change others' lives. So your future spouse already knows this. Your future spouse already knows how to be confident, how to, like, they appreciate who they are. They have very good confidence about themselves, quite good self-esteem. So you're going to be learning this thing, okay? So potential challenges that your future spouse might face is that you are already powerful human being. Maybe you don't know about this yet, but you are very, very powerful. And they might feel not like jealous. It could be also jealousy, but also something about that they are unworthy of you. Like, you are so powerful and you need a little push in life, and when they give you that push, you will be unstoppable, and they will think that maybe I don't deserve this woman or this man, maybe I'm too old, I'm hearing too old, or I'm just too, I don't know what, but I'm not enough for you. Okay, so your future spouse will be forced to transform. So I'm feeling that they will go to some spiritual transformation when they will be in the relationship with you, and your light, your presence will trigger this spiritual awakening, spiritual transformation, and they will be much more challenged than you. You will also be challenged by their relationship, because all relationship face some challenges. Like, life is all about ups and downs in life. You cannot avoid this, but I think that you will be much more flexible in terms of your changing abilities, how you can change your life, how you can change your personality, how you can adapt to certain situations. But your future spouse, because when it comes to their emotions, their spiritual transformation, they will be much more challenged than you. So you will have to help them in some kind of way to make this change, I don't know about what, but majorly what I'm feeling is about their unworthiness, feeling that they don't deserve certain things. And especially if you're a person, okay, it doesn't matter the gender, but I'm going to speak as though they're a male who is heterosexual and attracted to women, okay? So this person had a difficult relationship with women. Of course, like, change it how it resonates, like, with your situation. If you're a man watching this video, so change it according to your situation. So this person, your future spouse, had very difficult relationship with opposite sex, and so this unworthiness and feeling that they are unworthy of you and of other things in life come from difficulties, and especially like women who treat them very bad and who treat them like they don't deserve nothing, and they felt like they deserve this kind of behavior. So there is like this person, your future spouse, has to forgive themselves for this lesson. Somehow it formed like I don't know what, but how to call it, like energetic block in themselves, when they feel like it's their fault. It's their fault. They are guilty for what they did, when in reality they did very well in life. They did everything to their capacity, and they faced a lot of challenges and difficulties in life. Maybe they did mistakes, but it wasn't something that huge, and that thing that you're supposed to feel guilty. But for some reason, your future spouse feels guilty. So this like guilt and shame that was given from the previous romantic connections will block their capacity to love, and their capacity to love themselves especially, okay? So also we have co-create with spirit. So your future spouse will learn how to not control situations too much. Your future spouse already knows how to create their own reality, how to manifest things that they want, but they also have to let go of some things and let their emotions flow, let some situations go. Like, don't focus too much on certain things, don't overthink too much. So you will teach them how to trust in spirit, how to trust in God, how to trust in the process of letting go of things, letting go of some attachments, some ideas that don't work. So it's all about spirituality and trusting in God. On your side, we have Three of Wands and see the bigger picture. So what I'm feeling is that could be right now, or could be in general, you're quite sad person, and something in your aura feels very sad, melancholic, and maybe you're just considering yourself as a sad person, or right now you feel a little bit depressed. So but this this feeling that you have, it's all about seeing the future, seeing that you will be able to manifest certain things that you want. And again, your future spouse will teach you how to know that everything will be fine, how to achieve your goals, how to be powerful, confident, don't care what people say, and also see the bigger picture. Like, it's very interesting. Something about you feels like you don't know how to achieve your goals, or you don't see the future, or you don't have like optimistic attitude about the future. So you will learn joy, optimism, and how to achieve your goals step by step, how to make sure that you will be able to manifest maybe money if you want, maybe like chase your dreams and really live those dreams, not only dream about them, because what I feel from this card is that there's a huge gap between what you want to achieve and where you are right now. So your future spouse will help you to close this gap, and you will be able to see that you're already living the life that you want. Maybe not 100%, but maybe like 70% your things you already have, or you are in the process of having. You're manifesting those things. So you're going to feel much more confident about your future and how you will make things happen. And it's also speaking about long-term goals. Like for example, if you want to like have a house, you have to save a lot of money, and it's not going to happen over 6 months period. It's going to happen very slowly. So when it comes to bigger goals like house or some other things, it's very important to see the potential of yours, to see your own potential, your own power to manifest those things. So it's very beautiful, okay? So I'm going to pull more cards and to see maybe some more messages coming through. Okay, so it's very interesting. So your future spouse, like I said before, will teach you how to manifest things. So the major challenge in your connection will be two things, two messages coming through. What you do if things doesn't manifest. What you do if the dream that you have doesn't manifest, but it's more about small things. It's nothing serious. Like, for example, you've planned with the future spouse to go on a trip, on a vacation to a specific country. You already planned, bought the ticket, but for example, your flight was cancelled for some reason. How you react? How do you accept this situation? So I think that especially your future spouse could have some difficulties accepting when things doesn't go their way, but when small things doesn't go their way, because when it comes to bigger goals, I think that your future spouse is quite hardworking, and they know how to manifest certain things when it comes to the work. Like if you work hard, usually the universe will eventually give you that thing. But what you do if you don't have what you want, and like small thing, if you really want that thing but you can't have this. So your future spouse sometimes will have some difficulties accepting that things doesn't go their way, and you are going to teach them how to accept things the way they are, how to not look for next thing and the next thing, how to like again appreciate what you have, not only present, not only the presence of the moment, but also like things, objects, money, like those things that you already have, how to appreciate and not wanting more. It's also, Nine of Cups is also related with money. So I'm feeling like that your future spouse might want to earn more money, or they have some financial goals that they want to achieve, and they are not happy if they don't have money, if they're lacking money. So your challenge is not about accepting what you don't have, but how to be with your future spouse when they have a meltdown, when they have emotional meltdown, when they feel pessimistic about themselves or about the current situation. How to be for themselves, like for them, how to support them in some kind of way, but also don't like have boundaries with them, because I'm seeing that you will be learning how to cut the bullshit off. I'm hearing like for certain situations you will have to say stop it, like this is enough, and you have to be the bad one to say those things, and to be like, don't cry about this, don't cry about the spilled milk, you know, like don't cry about the situation, you have to stop it, just leave it. Or maybe like your person like really likes to work and spend time in their work because they think that they must earn more money. So instead of supporting their career and supporting their money and saying, oh, you're such a good like worker, you're such a good you know, provider, you must say, this is enough, we already have enough, don't work too much, like please be happy with what you have, I don't need that money, I need you, like so there will be some challenges for your part to say the truth about the situation, to say the challenging truth, because you see some situations that they are not able to see. You see clearly, you see the flaws of the situation. So, but it's not enough to see that. It's also about speaking the truth and being the good communicator, and not being too much focused on how they will react. Okay, another situation that I'm seeing is that your future spouse might reach a certain point in their life when they will have everything that they want, like maybe financially, or like they will have a future, they will have a dream job, and everything that they want they will have, but for some reason they will feel not really fulfilled. Okay, so, and you on the other side see the beauty of life and see that there is more to this life. There's like, how to say, like if you watch those tarot readings, obviously you're watching me right now, so you're interested in those kind of spiritual topics, so you already have this like spiritual knowledge or spiritual knowing that there is something more in this life, and by more I'm seeing like there's a purpose, there's a meaning, there's a love, there's a joy in living, there's a joy in existing only. It's not about achieving goals, again, like achieving and always manifesting. So you might have some philosophical exchange of ideas, and you're going to explain your future spouse what you really think about life and how you're supposed to live your life to enjoy every moment, and not only like those you know, happy moments and like having fun. So yeah, there's a little bit like a void, like emptiness in your future spouse heart or in their mindset, and they feel like they always have to go work, or like be on the go, and they are stuck in that cycle of repeating the same mistake. So they will learn from you how to stop, and because it's some kind of fear, and they feel like a little bit paralyzed by their own life, because they might have a lot of responsibilities at work, but it is important to have a lot of responsibilities if you want to maybe earn a lot of money, so it comes with a responsibility. So they created a life that they wanted, but actually they didn't want some things in their life. So they will learn how to simplify their life, how to be more open to the idea that you don't have to earn, like for example, every money in the world. You don't have to have a lot of money to be happy. And they will learn the simplicity of life. Okay, that was really deep. So now I'm just going to pull some random cards and see what other messages come through. So I won't have any specific question, just pulling some random cards and interpreting that. Okay, so this is very specific message, so take it how it resonates, but I'm feeling that you will have a lot of chemistry with your future spouse. You're going to have very amazing sexual life, but you're going to learn how to not really focus on that too much. And because when you focus too much on the sexuality and like being intimate, and obviously you get a lot of satisfaction in that, so I'm not judging the pleasure of life. Of course, there could be amazing chemistry and amazing sex that you will have, but there's also some kind of a obstacle if you focus too much only on sexual attraction. There's a fine line from like being sexually attracted and wanting your partner, and also like wanting because you want attention and you want some things. So I'm seeing that both of you have some, maybe in the past, or I don't know how it formed, but you have some abandonment issues. Like 90% of people, if not more, have this abandonment issues, and it's nothing to do with like living in a divorced family, or like being neglected by your parents. It could be the situation. I'm not excluding those factors, but I'm more speaking about the feeling that you're not good alone, you're not good on your own. And if you don't feel good on your own, if you can't live a life like an individual and be totally happy and satisfied with yourself, that will create some codependent or addictive behavior. So I'm not necessarily seeing those behavior, but I'm just seeing the temptation and the potential of creating those in the future if you will focus too much on the sexual satisfaction and not being able to see other forms of love. So the advice for you is to see that there's love in every aspect of the relationship. There's love in everything. There's love like in caring for each other. There's love in speaking with each other, in communication with each other, spending time with each other, but also like in other ways. So you're going to learn how much more you can actually expand your knowledge about love. And if you previously thought that maybe love is all about intimacy, sex, attention, spending time with each other, so you're going to learn much more things in life, like how to be a support system, how to be for each other even though you're not getting what you want, maybe, So it's not easy. I didn't want to say this message for some reason because it sounds very like, I don't know, it sounds quite negative, but it's actually quite positive because you're going to learn how to be for each other and not to focus too much on romantic things. Like, be real with each other. Okay. I'm going to pull more cards about this because I feel like there's more to it. Okay, so I'm seeing the obstacle in your relationship, but it's not really an obstacle because it's a goal of this incarnation, I would say. So the goal in this incarnation, so it's very deep message, hear me out. So the goal of this incarnation, like I said before, how to be complete and happy on your own. It's a dream of many people. Not to be overly like independent. I'm not saying about this. I'm not talking about overly independent people. I'm just saying that the main goal of this incarnation and being on earth is about happiness, how to feel happy, joyful all the time. Doesn't matter you're not happy, but I would say content and satisfied with your life. Doesn't matter the life circumstances, like not focusing too much on the obstacles or challenges that we as humans face. So when you will be able to reach that point. I'm seeing that both of you in this particular life, for most of you it is the last incarnation on earth, but don't focus too much on that. It's just that both you and your future spouse going to reach that point when you feel complete and happy on your own. Okay. So this is actually, this creates a little bit challenge in your relationship. It's not a challenge itself. It's actually a very beautiful thing to be happy on your own. But sometimes you might think, okay, why do I need a partner? Why do I need a partner? I am good on my own. Why do I need to help someone? Not that you don't want to help them or not, but maybe there will be parts of your life, like episodes of your life, that you feel like you are much more happy on your own that you are in the relationship. And because of this, there could be a temptation to leave the relationship, or there could be a temptation to take a break from this relationship, but it's not going to last. This episode and this like thinking that you don't need a partner is not going to last, and you will get together. You will get together again, and you see the light and the beauty of being and staying together. So something will hold you together, and it's not only about love and satisfaction or intimacy or sex or reaching goals and like values, like it's not about that. There's something deeper within your connection that will pull you back to each other. And it doesn't matter if you feel happier without this person, like maybe you think that you are happy to be alone, but for some reason you feel the pull to be with this partner, even though there will be like I said, episodes in both of your lives. And I'm not seeing specifically who is this person who needs more attention, who needs more care and more relationship, but there will be a time in your relationship that you might think, okay, I'm good on my own. I can leave this right now. Like I can leave this relationship because maybe it's nothing holding me back, nothing holding me like with this person, but actually something will hold you back. And that is that you are really good team together. You are really good team. You have your own thing, but you are also good match and good team, good partnership. There's a really good and harmonious partnership within your connection. Okay, another thing that I'm seeing, your partner, your future spouse has this Five of Swords energy. So your future spouse, sometimes they want to cause conflicts, want to cause tension, because they feel alive when they cause some tension or friction. Okay, so what about that? I'm not saying how you will react to that. It's very interesting. It's a little bit like a child wants attention, I would say. Yeah, like child wants some attention, I'm hearing. So it's again not okay, so your future spouse, sometimes when it's not going to happen immediately when you will be in a relationship with them, but it's going to happen some years after you already established good connection, and they will feel very attached to you. Okay, they will feel like they are better with you. They are very good. You are a very good team. Okay, and sometimes they will require some attention, or they don't want to be alone. They will get one of you will want to spend time alone, and the other one is not going to want to spend time alone. And the one who is more independent will have to say, okay, it's enough. You have to go your own way and you have to figure your own life. I'm not going to help you. But there is also love and support for each other. So I'm not saying that you must do this thing constantly and you must push each other away and like say, I don't want you. It's just that there will be some parts in your relationship, there will be some time in your relationship that you will have to say no more. I'm not dealing with your drama or with attention-seeking behavior. Okay, that was really deep. I didn't expect this. So hopefully you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, all information is in the description box below. So thank you and bye. Hello, pile number 2. You have chosen this aragonite crystal. This is going to be your reading about relationship dynamics with your future spouse. So what is going to be, what the relationship is going to be, how you're going to help each other and challenge each other, because all relationship has their own ups and downs. So you're not going to avoid some lessons with your future spouse. So this is on the left is the energy of your future spouse, and on the right are your energy. And this is the energy in between. So like I said, like all relationship has ups and downs. So this relationship will be blessing, but also learning some valuable lessons. But I want to remind you that not all lessons in life are hard. Not all lessons are hard to learn. Some things that you learn are actually valuable and it's easy to learn. If you have a positive example in front of you, you can easily learn. So in your case, so I will go to your energy first. So in your case, there will be a lot of lessons that will be easy to learn. The most valuable lesson that you will learn is how to open your heart, how to love unconditionally, and maybe to love again. Because for some of you, you were really hurt from your past relationships. You were heartbroken. So you need to open your heart. You need to trust people again. You will learn how to do that. You will learn how to trust, how to feel safe in the relationship, how to give unconditionally and be given the same amount of love that you deserve. So it's not going to be difficult to learn, but it's just that it will require your seeing things correctly. I'm hearing it's all about your lessons will be about seeing things correctly. You already know a lot of things, but maybe you just need to put like more focus into certain areas of your life. And yeah, I'm feeling old soul vibes. So you might be old soul and you already know a lot of things in life. You just don't know yet. Maybe you don't know how wise you are. You just need a reminder of your strength, of your light. So your future spouse will give you that push and that momentum of being more open to love, and more open to your own light, to your own like happiness, to your own qualities, like good qualities that you have, talents maybe. So you have this card, this is in Lithuanian. It says, everything what I do today comes from love. And here it says intention. So you are going to learn how to give from your heart space, not feeling like you have to do certain things. You're supposed to do certain things. You're supposed to be a wife, a husband, or like certain, like for example, people nowadays usually have a role. And if you get married, some people put themselves into a prison, and they think that the wife must do this and that, the husband must do this and that. So they put a conditioning onto themselves that is not necessary. So you will learn how to undo that karma, undo that conditioning, undo that role playing. You will learn how to be in an equal relationship with your future spouse. And so there will be times when your future spouse will say, don't do this, because I don't need for you to do that. Do only this if you like really love me. It's very good example with cooking. Usually women nowadays are expected to cook. Of course, situation is changing, but usually a wife or woman is the one who cooks in the house and who also takes care of children. But if you don't like to cook, why do you need to cook? You only have to please yourself, not other people. So maybe your future spouse might say some things like, I don't need you don't need to do this for me, just do it if you really like to do this. I'm okay without your like cooking, for example. Okay. Also, I feeling you have some authority issues, not issues, but I would say some weird relationship with authority figures. Some like could be controlling figures, controlling maybe parental figures in your life that damage you, or just in general you might be attracted to certain people who are controlling or who has power to you, but you don't know how you attract those people unconsciously. So you will learn how to heal that part of yourself and how to feel like you are equal partner. You are really equal with your partner, and you are going step by step in every episode of your life. You feel like you deserve this partner, you deserve your future spouse, and your future spouse deserves you. You are equal. You are really good match. If you don't feel equal, if you have like issues, how it manifests is usually that you underestimate yourself, or it could be the opposite way, the other way, when you feel like you have to always control the other partner. So it doesn't matter in your situation, in your case, how you react, but it's just that everything will be smooth, everything will be equal, like I said, equal give and take. On your future spouse's part, we have trust. It says here trust, and it says I am letting go control and I choose to trust. So your future spouse will learn how to let go of control. He is going to learn this from you, how to trust in the universe, how to trust in people also, and how to see the positive in other people. And also in spirit, in God, because something in you will attract your future spouse like a light attracts a butterfly. Like your future spouse wants to be with you because there's certain spiritual power about you that eventually will transform them, but they don't know it yet. So they might feel the attraction, feel the pull, feel the spiritual pull to you, but they don't know that this light will also change them. This light will change them. This spiritual power that you have will transform them in some way. So they're going to be changed when you meet this person, and 10 years from when you meet them, they will be completely new person. They will be completely changed because the relationship will change them, of course for the better, but they will need to sacrifice certain things and certain parts of their personality in order to be changed. But they will want to change. I don't know why, but they will know that, like, they will be presented with the opportunity to make some changes in their personality. It doesn't matter how, if they attend psychotherapy or they're just learning from your behavior, but they will choose consciously to be better, to change themselves. They will want to be better because when they will be in the relationship with you, they will have this huge motivation to be a better person, to be to change not only for themselves but also for you, to feel like they deserve you, to be around you. Like, this is very beautiful. It's making me cry because there's so much love between you. Like, this person feels the love that you're giving to them, and they are blessed with your love, and this love will give them like an motivation to change themselves and to sacrifice their ego, to sacrifice their selfishness, because all people are selfish. I'm not saying that this person in particular will be selfish. It's just that humans have to sacrifice their ego if they want to be more loving and more happy. Also we have baby. So I think that one day you will decide to have a baby, and when you decide to have a baby, this will be a challenge for the future spouse, not because they don't love this baby, but because they will feel the pressure to work too much for this baby. They will feel like they have to give what they didn't have in their childhood. I'm feeling that your future spouse was raised by a parents who either were neglecting them, or they made a lot of mistakes when raising them, and they want not to repeat those mistakes. But the challenge is that your future spouse will pressure themselves too much, like will put a lot of pressure to themselves to work hard, to maybe, it could be financially, it could be emotionally, in some ways that they will have to work hard for the family that you're growing. And maybe they will overgive sometimes. Could be that they will overgive, or could be some boundaries issues. I'm going to clarify a little bit about this baby, because it's all related with having a new member in your family. So we have Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse, another one. So I'm feeling that they were raised by some narcissistic mother, or their caregiver was not necessarily mother, could be a father, but I'm more feeling like a mother figure. But one of their parents was a narcissist, and it could be even a separation in their childhood, like their parents divorced or died suddenly. So they were left with one of the parent, and this created some unbalanced relationship with women, especially women. So, but it doesn't matter your baby gender. It's just that your person will want to compensate for their traumas in their childhood. Maybe they feel guilty for what they experienced in their childhood, because when a separation happens, when a divorce happens, usually kids and children who lives in that family unconsciously put blame on themselves for their parents' separation. So that's what happened in your future spouse's life, that they blame themselves consciously or unconsciously for separation of their family. So because of this internal guilt, they will want to compensate and raise your children by like over giving too much. So I think that you are going to, like, how you will react to this behavior. I'm going to see. So we have 7 of Cups. Okay, the interesting part is that you also have this kind of behavior pattern, and you're not going to see that you're overgiving to children, like you're spoiling your children. You will not see that immediately. But when you see that you overworked, when you see that you feel exhausted, that will be the indication for you that something is wrong. And by your exhaustion, by your feelings of exhaustion and feelings like something is wrong, you will change your behavior, and you will understand that you have to put boundaries between you and your children. You have to give yourself first, then you will give to the children. That is interesting. Okay, we also have 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this this card. So we have Page of Cups in reverse. So your person, like Pile 1 had also this message. Your person has some self-love deficit. They don't love themselves enough, and because they don't love themselves, they sometimes push themselves too hard. And how it manifests is usually like they don't give themselves space, enough rest, enough time. So they will learn, and you are going to teach them. I'm going to see how you're going to impact this behavior. Yeah, so you have more self-love than this person. you love them, you see their power, you see their worth. So by seeing their worth, their worthiness, how much by seeing the good qualities in them, you are going to motivate them to see those qualities in themselves. Because your future spouse doesn't have a lot of self-love. They don't acknowledge themselves as worthy of as worthy to maybe to live a pleasurable life, to have a lot of space, to have a lot of time for themselves. They feel the need to always give and give and give. So you're going to inspire them to see good qualities about themselves, and that they deserve love. Okay, that was interesting. So I'm going to pull more cards. Okay, so your future spouse will be very loyal to you. They will be very, very loyal to you. And this loyalty will inspire change, because your future spouse is going to see that they want to spend the rest of their life with you. And if you devote yourself to one person, you actually, like I said before, you feel the need to change. And that is okay, because we all need, we must change. When life goes on, when time goes on, we must change. We cannot stay stagnant. We must change, and we must adapt to new life, to new circumstances. So you are going to be changed, and they're all going to be changed. So you are going to be transformed in many positive ways. If you had some difficulties in the past, felt like you were heartbroken, felt depressed, you're not going to feel like that anymore, because this relationship will give you the motivation and the push to trust in yourself, not only in relationship, but also in yourself, in your power, in your confidence. And you're going to be able to heal a lot of shit. You're going to be able to let go a lot of karma, clear out any clutter that is left from previous relationship, any miscommunications, any things that are stopping you from being the best version of you. Let's see more. It feels a little bit abstract, so I want to be more concrete here. Okay, so it's a very interesting message. So while you're having sex with your future spouse, unconsciously you will be transformed. Your consciousness will be transformed while you have sex with this person, while you exchange energy, because sex is all about exchanging energy. It's about soul connection. So this sex that you have with the future spouse will help you to move some parts of yourself that has to move, some unconscious stuck behavioral patterns that must be moved, must be sacrificed, must be let go. And even though that might be uncomfortable at times, but the blessing is your relationship itself, the sweetness of your relationship. You will be blessed by the harmony of your relationship. So that is going to be the result, and also the motivation to change. The result of your transformation will be the harmonious relationship that you have. People will be very jealous when they see you together. Some people will get jealous, some people will feel inspired by your example, but because you have such a deep connection and you're able to transform and you will be able to transform each other you're not going to be that couple who one person changes and teaches the other. You're going to be you are going to change each other as time goes on, like equally. You will learn from them, from your future spouse, as well as your future spouse learns from you. It's going to be very, very equal relationship. It's not going to be like one person is a mentor and the other is a student, or one person is more consciously, like spiritually evolved than the other. You are very equal, but you have different lessons to learn. So you will be changed in ways that you already know the answers. You already know that this part of my life or this part of my personality is already healed, while your future spouse's personality or like some parts of their life are not as healed as yours. So you're going to help by the positive example, by positive influence, how to change. So it's not going to be very difficult. It's going to be very fun actually, and cute, like explorative. You are going to explore each other and explore how, like, you will feel inspired to change. Okay, so how your future spouse will change the pattern of judging themselves. So they are very strict on themselves, so they are going to let go of this pattern, of this perfectionistic attitude and pressuring themselves attitude. They will feel like they can finally relax while being with you. They can finally be themselves. Okay, I will see how you are going to be changed by your future spouse. So it's all about the seeing different perspective. It's all about the seeing different perspective. So you are going to be releasing a lot of mental blocks and thoughts about life and about yourself that doesn't serve you. You could be thinking that maybe life is too hard. People like I don't know what, like mental thoughts about life and about yourself. But you're going to see a different perspective in life, how you can change your reaction to life, to the world around you. And also you're going to be inspired to take care of yourself, to give yourself more pleasure, to enjoy life, and to enjoy simple things in life, like eating good food, going on vacations, like that. Not a deep like spiritual stuff, but more like simple stuff, like eating good food, like I said, enjoying just pleasures of life. So that was interesting. So final messages, pile 2. Final messages. What is going to be the relationship with each other? Okay, so you together, you're a powerful couple. You're going to learn how to be in the flow of life, how to really enjoy life, and be in the flow of life. But also, you're going to see that sometimes you cannot change the other by just thinking that you can change. You cannot easily, like, if you decide that you will explain your future spouse certain topics about life and that you already know that this is the truth, like for example, you know how to manifest things and your future spouse doesn't know about this, then you understand that by explaining and by communicating those things, this person cannot easily switch and in a split second change their all life. So you will learn how to give space and time and to show that you are really truth, like show that what you're saying is real by your own example, by not pushing them too far. So this will be a challenge at first, how to not push your future spouse and like force them to change, how to not heal them by consciously heal. You cannot heal a person who doesn't want to be healed or who doesn't understand that they need to be healed. So you are just going to witness each other's healing, but very slow and steady, and by their own choice, but not by your choice, by not by like pushing each other, you know. So this is going to be very beautiful if you learn this lesson, of course. And pile 2, I forgot to mention some things that I already channeled before your reading. So your future spouse will learn from you how to be patient, and also how to deal with annoying people, how to see the light in other people. Maybe I already said some message about people, I don't remember, but just, yeah, there's a message. Patience, and how to deal with other people, how to see the good qualities in people. And that is it. That is all I have for you. Thank you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading, all information is in the description box below. Thank you and bye. Hello, pile number 3. You have chosen this calcite. This is going to be your reading about the relationship with your future spouse. What things you're going to learn from each other, how you're going to help in the relationship, and yeah, maybe some challenges that you need to face as a couple. So I'm seeing that your energy is on the right and your future spouse's energy is on the left. So you are the person who really absorbs things, who is absorbing. You're like your person is a yang, and you are like yin. So your energy feels more feminine. You have this feminine quality about you, and feminine quality is that you are very receptive. So you absorb things easily. You absorb things, like you absorb people's words, people's actions to you. You really doesn't have a lot of boundaries, I feel. It's not something that you need to heal or change. It's just that the way you are, you absorb easily, especially things in the relationship, things that happens in the relationship. So whether it's good or bad, it affects you. You are easily affected by the relationship with your romantic partner. Okay, so the spirit will make you will have, how to say, I can't speak today, sorry. Okay, the spirit will make you learn, will use, yes, this is the word I'm seeking for. So the spirit will use this quality of absorbing things in a positive way. So you will receive a lot of love, a lot of affection from your future spouse, and you're going to learn how to use this love. You will be so filled with love. You will be overflowing with love. So you're going to learn how to use that, how to push maybe humanity even. For some reason I'm hearing push humanity. So maybe you will learn how to help humanity by giving that love that you have, because your love is infinite. So you're going to use that love that you was receiving from your future spouse, and you're going to make something happen, make some efforts in changing humanity. I don't know in what exact way, but you will have a lot of intentions to help other people, and also just be for each other, just be for the future spouse and help them in ways that they helped you, and you will absorb this energy unconsciously. It's not something that you just I don't know, consciously doing. It's just that the presence of your future spouse will fill you with light and joy and happiness and love. That's very nice message. It's so amazing. Okay, we also have 5 of Wands in reverse. So this means that you will learn in your relationship how to fight, how to stand for your beliefs, but also be safe in the conflicts. You will learn how to be safe during the conflicts, during the war itself. It doesn't have to be a war, but all people fight and all people have some disagreements. So maybe in the past you didn't know how to do that correctly, but this time you will know how to fight and how to respect each other's opinion, but also say what you want to say. Set boundaries, or say things that you don't like or you don't agree with your future spouse. It's going to be quite fun, I think, because if you had some difficulties and if you felt like you are not accepted for who you are as you fight, or maybe you had a relationship that ended very bad and your fights were really like explosive, so you won't have anything about that. You will feel that you're accepted for who you are, and that's why you're going to feel safe enough to say what you want to say and to show your true colors, to show maybe your even nasty side that you think that is nasty, but for your future spouse is not so nasty. You get what I mean. So it's very light-hearted energy. You're going to feel inspired and light-hearted while being with your future spouse, and you're going to like fights with your future spouse. I'm feeling that you're going to like those discussions. Maybe your fights are not as like huge arguments, but just it turns into a discussion, and it turns into opening your perspectives, opening your eyes to different perspective. So it will be quite fun, I think, for you. Okay, so your future spouse's energy is represented by a bobcat and a lion here. I don't know if it is a lion or some kind of a creature that looks like your future spouse, by their personality, is very strong individual, is very strong, and you cannot easily push this person. He or she has very strong solar plexus. When a person has a strong solar plexus, what happens is during situations that is stressful, they are using their power to solve those situations. They are not overwhelmed easily. They're not easily overwhelmed by influence, by other people's influence, and also by other people's opinion. And also in the stressful situations, they can easily give power. So they will give a lot of power to you when it comes to stressful, difficult situations. For example, if you feel tired at work, if you feel exhausted, you feel, I don't know, not necessarily tired, but just you have to deal with certain stress in your life, your future spouse will be that person you can lean on. he or she will be the support system for you, because they have a very strong solar plexus. They have a very strong sense of self. And also they are very brave in your eyes, especially in your eyes. Maybe they don't see them as brave, but it doesn't matter how they see them, how they perceive them. But in your eyes, they are really courageous and brave soul. So you're going to learn how to be more confident, more brave, how to take risks in life. You will be very blessed by having this person in your life, because you need that strength, you need that power, you need that strength, you need that push. You need to be influenced in a positive way by powerful people, but who are not like controlling you, but who helping you and inspiring you and like also supporting you. We have Nine of Swords in reverse, so that is interesting. I don't know. So your future spouse will learn how to not overthink some things, how to let go of certain ideas or thoughts and relax their mind, relax their head, like be in a silence with you, be in a total silence, be present. And if they have to speak a lot in their job, if they have to use a lot of strength, when they come back to you after work, they will feel like they can finally relax, they can finally let go of any stress, they can finally be who they are really, and not care not care what you think about them. So you will teach them how to be safe at home. So they will also absorb some safety, some acceptance, that love that you give them, and they will use this love in their work, in their career, because they will be even more brave and even more courageous, because they will always they will know that they can come back to you and always feel safe and accepted. So you are going to create a very nice world with each other. You're going to feel like no one can enter your bubble. You're going to feel like you're in the bubble. You two are living life with your own rules, and nobody can influence you from outside, because you're only influenced by each other. And that is a very positive thing, because you don't have to be influenced by everyone that you meet. You have to know who is the right influence, and your future spouse is the right influence, and you are the right influence for them. So you're accepting each other, and because you're accepting each other and you want to almost protect that love that you have, so you're going to feel like you're in the bubble, but that is a very safe and comfortable bubble. That is not a prison. That is like safe nest for you, safe family space, a safe space that you can be with each other. Oh, that's so beautiful. I like your reading very much. Okay, so let's pull more cards. Okay, so my readings are not sugarcoating anything. So I'm not going to lie at your reading. So you're going to be facing some really difficult situations with your future spouse, as well as positive. But hear me out. Some things that you're going to be facing lies deep in your subconscious. It's about feeling vulnerable, feeling exposed, feeling sensitive, feeling that you want to protect yourself, because your egos want to protect yourself. but actually it's not a healthy mechanism. You have to open yourself to love. So there's some things lying deep into subconscious. My cards are not clarified what exactly is that, because it might differ for each and everyone. But it's all about self-love, and it's all about facing your demons. So the relationship that you have, you're going to feel like your future spouse is exposing parts of yourself that you don't want to be exposed. But exposing doesn't mean by intentionally hurting you. No. Sometimes people do that. Sometimes we have karmic relationships and people say things that really touch your heart and wound you. But this time it's not going to be like that. It's just that unintentionally your future spouse doesn't want to hurt you or anything, or you doesn't want to hurt you, but you are both touched by each other in some really deep way, that you feel exposed, you feel naked, you feel vulnerable. And that is going to be uncomfortable, because your subconscious that you already thought maybe you buried some deep demons inside of you, some deep traumas that you healed, but those parts of you will be exposed and will come to the surface. So you are both will transform and will change those parts of yourself, will have to deal with those parts of yourself. Some of you, I don't know who exactly, because it doesn't clarify, it could be both of you, has a fear of being sensitive, being too emotional, being sensitive, being like emotions that comes to you and you cannot control those emotions. So some of you or both of you have this fear that if you open that Pandora box, if you open that shadow self and that part of you that doesn't want to be exposed, you are going to disappear, or you are going to, I don't know, be crazy. So the challenge will be for you to consciously open that Pandora box, to open up your heart, to open up your feelings and say, okay, I'm insecure about this and that, I need help, or I don't know how to react, I don't know why I am this way, but I need your help, or I need you to accept me. Okay. So your future spouse has a card. It is in Lithuanian. It says, love. I give my inner child as much love as I need. As much love as he needs, as it needs. So your future spouse has some traumas from their childhood that they need to heal. And your future spouse will learn how to heal their inner child. So again, like those parts, those deep parts will be exposed by this relationship. But only the moment as they are exposed is very uncomfortable. But after a month or a few weeks will be much better. It like for your future spouse, if they will choose to open up to you and say, even cry to you and say some nasty things that happen in their childhood, they will be immediately relieved that they made this conscious decision to tell you about this, to tell you how they felt, to cry about this, to be like a child. Actually, their energy makes me wanna cry, because this is some really deep shit that they've been through, some really deep trauma that they need to release, some events that they need to talk about that happened in their childhood. And your future spouse will, one day, they will feel safe enough to tell you about it. Okay, on your side, we have thoughts. It says thoughts. My thoughts are becoming my reality. So on your side, actually, it's not that dark. But I also think that you might have to face some demons, but it's just the cards doesn't clarify what. So on your part, we have that it's again like pile one. It's all about manifestation, how you manifest things in your reality. Your future spouse will teach you how to manifest your reality, how to make your dreams come true. Because they already mastered this lesson. They already know how to make things happen. So in this aspect, you're going to be a student, and your future spouse is going to be a mentor to you, and they will teach you how to achieve your dreams. Okay. And also we have dolphin spirit. This and that are true. So you're going to expand your knowledge about life and your mental. You're going to be stimulated mentally by being in the relationship with your future spouse. For example, you might not know things about politics or economics because maybe it doesn't inspire you, maybe it doesn't interest you. But while being with your future spouse, you're going to be inspired and interested in those topics, because some things that they will say will expand your horizon and expand your knowledge. So, and also mentally, it's not only about knowledge, like certain knowledge about life. It's also about mental capacity, like understanding reasons of people behavior, understanding people's psychology, or understanding society psychology, collective psychology, like something about those lines. I'm going to clarify a little bit because I feel like what you're going to be expanded on. So, okay, not only about life in general, not only about like this knowledge that is just a knowledge. It's going to be about things like, again, making your dreams reality. So some things in your life didn't come true, not because you didn't try enough, or not because you're not hardworking, not because you're wasn't motivated, but you have some mental blockages why things didn't turn out that the way you wanted to. And your future spouse is going to expand your perception about things, about your dreams and about your visions, why it didn't turn out the way you planned. You will finally understand why you couldn't manifest some things that you wanted. I see that you wanted to manifest some things, but you couldn't. For some reason, there was an obstacle for your manifestation. So you finally understand the reason why it happened. And the reason is actually not in a 3D reality. It's something about yourself. It's something about your own, your own behavior, your own knowledge, your own understanding that your future spouse is going to expand. And then you're going to use that knowledge and use that wisdom to manifest other things in your life. And even to come back to maybe old manifestations, old dreams that you wanted so bad, but maybe it didn't work out. So that was your reading. I hope you enjoy it. If you would like to book a personal reading, all information is in the description box below, or you can visit my website, which is infinitesky.eu. Thank you and see you later. Bye.